In national headlines, former President Donald Trump is facing 4 criminal charges in relation to the 2020 presidential election. Trump's lawyer, John Luaro, suggested that West Virginia could be a relocation site. 7 News reporter Annalise Murphy spoke with a Wheeling attorney to find out why the defense is motioning for a change in venue.
Former President Donald Trump was indicted for the 3rd time on August 1st and charged in Washington, D.C. over his efforts to overturn his defeat in the 2020 election. Trump has been charged with 4 counts: conspiracy to defraud the United States, conspiracy to obstruct an official proceeding, obstruction of and an attempt to obstruct an official proceeding, and conspiracy against rights. On Sunday, Trump's attorney John Luaro spoke with Major Garrett on CBS's Face the Nation about their intent to pursue a change of venue.
We would like a diverse venue, a diverse jury.
Trump's legal team is arguing for the change in venue, saying there's no way for Trump to receive an impartial jury in Washington, D.C. due to the politics. They are claiming the January 6, 2021 attack on the Capitol creates an emotional response for Washington, D.C. residents that is unique to the region.
Do you have any expectation that will be granted?
That reflects the characteristics of the American people. It's up to the judge. I think West Virginia would be an excellent venue to try this case.
Speaking of the judge,
very close to D.C. and a much more diverse.
Diana Crutchfield, 7 News legal analyst, explains from her professional standpoint why West Virginia is an attractive location for the trial, especially for Donald Trump.
In particular, this defendant would prefer to have a venue where there are more Republicans, less racial diversity, more white jurors, because that tends to be who are the voters and who voted for him in the past. So for him, that would be a preferential area rather than where it is.
Crutchfield also explained that the court proceedings continue the same no matter where they take place.
They would have pretrial discovery, pretrial motions like change of venues, speedy trial motions if a defendant wants it, and she would set it for trial in her courtroom in the District of Columbia. It would just continue. It would continue like that in any venue.
No matter where it's at.
Right, but changing venue would certainly slow the process down.
Crutchfield explained the rarity of trial relocation, saying that crimes must be tried and heard by an impartial jury in the state and district they were committed, and for Trump, that's Washington, D.C. Appellate courts have only justified venue transfers in the most extreme cases, and only after an extensive voir dire process proves it's impossible to seat a fair jury. Reporting in Wheeling for 7 News, I'm Annalise Murphy, working for you.
Thank you, Annalise. To stay up to date on national stories like this one, check out